Hello and welcome back to another Let's Play of Crusader Kings 2. I am Duke Theodoric of Franconia. It is the year 794. We are an independent duchy, and I cannot guarantee that this game will actually be successful, because we are actually in quite a lot of danger. We have an alliance with Bavaria, and we have an alliance with the Byzantines, who are currently in a big civil war themselves, which is good. However, all of Bavaria actually is future territory I want. I cannot form Germany without the western half of Bavaria, which they somehow took. I think that I don't remember there being a war. This half of Bavaria actually went independent from Charlemagne, and then all of a sudden I just saw it's part of Bavaria. So I'm not sure what happened there. But what is this guy doing here? Where is our Chancellor? Is he down here still? He's trying to make my son-in-law happy, I think. He's 35. Outraged by succession law change. How does that even affect him? He's been called into war, minus 25. Anyways, we have an alliance. I don't have to worry about him. Let's take a look at this empire. I believe it's crumbling. Oh, he's in a lot of wars. Lombard, Holy War for Savoy. Yeah, 2 holy wars. Oh no, 1 holy war. Peasant revolt. 2 peasant revolts and another war and a holy war. So 4 wars at a time. Let us try to get Cologne, because that's another area I'd like to take. Fabricate claims. Can we not just... I think this is another thing I was thinking of. I don't even know if I need to fabricate a claim, because I can't declare war because I made a truce breakers till 796. So 2 years, just shy of 2 years. But I want to see what I can take. Holy war for Cologne. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. So I didn't need to send this guy here. He's in so many wars, he will not be able to defend against me. So we almost have a guarantee of expanding into these 2 places here. I also want to expand north. These guys are still in a war with each other. One thing that I could possibly do, because I am trying to form Germany, keep in mind. Holy war for Sorbia. This is the text. Holy war for Saxony. I can do it. Do I even have an army? Probably not. No, I have not even 800 soldiers. Sucks. We were wiped out by the Poles a video or 2 back, but we got our revenge. The Byzantines came in and wiped out their army. I think that cost them a lot of casualties, and if you are kind of tottering, so what it is, your army or potential army size can actually keep you from going to civil war. If you lose a lot of your army, then their power, the people who are dissenting from you, your dukes and counts, they will gain a lot of power, and they can, if it reaches 100% that would be parity with your size of army, they oftentimes will go to war. Sometimes they'll wait. Sometimes they'll wait till they have like 150%, depending on how badly it's going for you, I suppose. But please don't mind my 3-month-old son screaming his lungs out upstairs. I'll try to play through it and talk loud, and we'll get through this. Regardless, I want to declare war on them. I have 2 options. I can wait and try to build up. In fact, that's the only thing I can do, is wait and build up my troop size and go after this. This, to me, is more important because West Francia is crumbling. It's happening. There's going to be a lot of smaller states all around, and it's already, you can see, it's already crumbling because the Charlemagne went heretic about 20 years back, which is crazy, but that's what happened. These guys we did go to war with. Now this is half of Saxony, more than half. They've actually declared war in the other half, so that's why there's slight different color. We can't because we'd be a truce breaker, but what can we take? Well, we can take that. This is also considered part of Cologne, so the Duchy of Cologne. And Lord Brunswick, oh, that's a nice chunk. Wow. Yeah, I'm just telling you, if I can get this Duchy of Cologne and all of the Saxony places here, I would be quite powerful. Powerful enough to challenge any of the Slavs who may come after me. But I have nothing to worry about from Bavaria. So, to my south, it's just the Slavic, and it's not just one of them. If they do a holy war on one of my spots, oftentimes they like to go after Plauen, actually. It's kind of irritating. This guy's at war. Mecklenburg, Bohemian subjugation, Pomerania. Now, I have to keep an eye out for this because I do like to take... This is also historically part of Greater Germany. Meissen. Yeah, and so is this Brandenburg. Yeah, so all this was historically part of Germany at one point. The Holy Roman Empire also took all this as well. So this whole area, and they were also, Bavaria was basically all part of it as well. And they were actually one of the largest, at the height of the Holy Roman Empire, probably one of the most powerful nations on the planet. It was an emperor, Emperor Barbarossa, at one point, and wasn't I don't know if it was the first crusade or was it the second crusade. One of the first few crusades. I don't think it was the first. He actually traveled down here with a very large army. I think over 100,000 strong. And when he was close to fighting with the infidels, as they would call them, the Muslims, he drowned in a river, and the rest of his forces they dispersed. Some went and helped aided the other Crusader forces like the Franks, the French, or whoever else was there. But a lot of them, I think, went home, unfortunately, and that was a big thing. The Emperor of Germany is coming with a huge army, and they were actually able to hold off cavalry archer attacks with their own archers. They were able to hold them off. It would have been interesting. History could have been altered. They may have just squashed the entire area, whoever they're fighting. I guess it was the Turks were the real issue at the time, but we're going ahead about 400 years from now. All right. So, let's continue on. Increase the time. It's pretty slow. Yeah, I figured out what my next focus will be. It's going to have to be economic. 797, so yeah, less than 3 years. War is fine for now. I've got many children. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One died, so it would have been 8. Oh my god, are you serious? There's an independent faction within my... I didn't even know that this guy created a faction. This is pretty serious because because my army size is very low. He has 110% of my army. Well, I'm gonna have to get my agents on that. I can't move him till February 6th, as I just moved him. My spy master needs to come back. He's not even that great. He's just 13. The other guy is 12. So, and it's this guy. Let's try to make him happier, shall we? Honorary title. Should I make him regent? He's a heretic. Waldensian. No. He needs to be demand religious conversion. He won't because he doesn't like me. Revoke. What can I do? I may be able to revoke his title because he's a heretic. No. Your other vassals by -20. What the heck? He's a heretic. You know, if I could get him into the green, though, let's send him a gift. Oh, that's pretty big. It's expensive, 51, but it'll take him up by 65. He's in the green. We'll see if he still will not convert. Yeah, this is a big deal, actually. Designated regent, so it'll take him up another 20. Right? Why? Oh, 51k. Now let's try demand religious conversion. He'll do it. Because if he's a heretic, there'll be no end to the issues with him. Waiting for his reply. He's also possessed. This character experiences frequent violent episodes, speaking in tongues, spitting, and assaulting those nearby as if possessed by evil spirits. Interesting. Okay, he submits to my wise counsel. He's now back to Christian. You better not be. What's with all the heretics? They're everywhere. I don't remember it ever being this crazy. No. Yeah, he's just the one count. Okay, so he actually disbanded that faction. And it could very well because he's 100%. He didn't like me because... I guess because he was a different religion. But now he's at 100. So, I mean, 100 always going to take somebody out of a faction. Usually, I think sometimes 80 and 90 will do it too. Ludolf. He's not my heir, direct first heir, but he is one of my sons. He's often involved in fights with other toddlers. Okay, cruel, diligent, wroth, proud... 40, 30, 20, 10 in that. Proud. We don't want him to get bad traits. Cynical, diligent, slothful. Some of it's bad. Slothful's bad. Discipline him. Wroth, proud, craven, no. Let the monks purge his sin. Humble, craven, trusting, no. We're going to go with that's good news. So he's going to be a fighter. He seems to enjoy watching others in pain. He has gained the cruel trait. Oh well. Could have been worse. So your son can die, like my daughter died. Somebody can even murder him. My club-footed son. Well, it's not a big deal. Ambitious. He's ambitious, so it kind of more than makes up for being club-footed. Never been a shortage of troops. We have 50% more recruitment, which is exactly what we need. If we top everything out, we will have close to 3,000 soldiers. It's gonna be a while. I think it's gonna be probably 2-3 years before it even comes close to maxing out from my size. I really got pasted there in that war. But it's good to have a... what skill is the Marshal? He's 96. Yeah, oh, sorry, that's his opinion. He's 17. That's okay. I had to break up a fight between my son, Reinhold, and another child today. He is my heir. Reinhold's heart is filled with envy. What does envious do? +2 intrigue, -1 diplomacy. I think diplomacy is more important than intrigue. Talk to him about kindness. I find that actually talking to them is the best. Talk to him about kindness. 50% chance of gaining kind, which is a good trade, and 40% chance of losing the trade envious. And I don't think anything happened, actually. I need to see. No, actually he lost envious, so he gained it when that thing came up, but then he just lost it. Okay, so do we owe money to the Jews? I haven't played in a few days. I think we may owe money. No, we don't. We paid it back. Very nice. Okay, so we're free to... well, castle walls. We need improved keeps too, which we do not have. Do we not? I thought we had that. Castle infrastructure. We need improved keeps too, and that's not going to happen for a little while. We are trying to save up for legalism. It's going to be several years. My spy master needs to head on out though, because no, he's still in Constantinople. I didn't move him to Mainz. This guy needs to, on February 6th, he needs to leave. Sure, what we can do. Maybe I'll just send him back to where he was, dealing with my son-in-law in Bavaria. You've been stomping around the whole day, grinding your teeth, and suddenly you realize why you've been in a bad mood all day. You just can't seem to abide having lazy people around you anymore. I'll get him to be less slothful when I'm around. Who are we talking about? Prince Bishop Otto of Mainz. It's the same guy I just had converted. So he's lazy. It grinds my gears, but I might upset people if I lecture people just like that. Oh, 20% chance of me getting stressed. That's not good either. So if I talk to the Prince Bishop, he's 55% chance he loses slothful, 33% chance his opinion of me goes down -10 for 36 months, 3 years. 11% chance Prince Bishop gains the trait stress. I'd rather him have it than me. Stress is not good. So I'll get him to be less slothful when I'm around. Well, it didn't say what the outcome of that was. Well, he's not stressed, and his opinion of me didn't go down. And I don't see slothful. I think it actually worked. He's no longer slothful. That worked out as best as it could. When my mayors died, my domain size is too big. We really need to deal with that. Oh yeah, I was looking at something here. Castletown. Ooh, that's definitely what we want to go to. A full +2 tax income. So we'll save up 174 gold. I always go for all the income makers first, and then I can flesh out everything afterwards. This is also a really good morale of armies, 0.10. Levy reinforcement rate, 10%. Retinue size, 20, +20. Has 291 gold, has castle walls 2. We don't have castle walls 2. Yeah. But it is good, and then there's like build, keep 1. I just need gold for that. I can actually do it. I don't need better technology. And yeah, heavy cavalry in the future. I mean, we're going to be all heavy cavalry. I plan to have a couple thousand of them in, oh, maybe around the year 1200. That would be a devastating army. And much of that will be in the retinue that we will be creating eventually. But because we're just a duchy, our retinue size is pretty minimal. We cannot, and the retinues are a really powerful addition to your military. Just can't do it because we have 202. We can't even recruit any of them yet. It's too small. So we just need to be a larger kingdom actually, and more technology. And I'm listening to Christmas music. It is December. What is it? What's the date today? 20 seconds. So yeah, it's kind of fitting that there's Christmas music playing. Had to break up a fight. Oh, my kids fight a lot. Between my son Theodoric and another child today. Theodoric's heart is with envy. He's 8. I believe, yeah, he's one of my wards. I'm educating him. The other children are just jealous. Talk to him about kindness. What happened with that, though? Nothing with my heir. What about his brother then? Nothing. He's got absolutely 0 traits. Well, how old is he? He's 8. That's not a big deal. He can gain a lot of traits. My work in Cullen seems to have come to fruition. Oh, bribed, forging documents, managed to fabricate a claim on... Why? Oh, he's here. I had it wrong. Court Chaplain Auto. He's here. We don't need it. It's a big waste of money. And I lose prestige. Let it go. We need to move you, sir. Move down. This is the capital of Bavaria. See their big, what do you call it? Banner. Okay, so go down, make my son-in-law happy. It's actually good because if he is in the minus opinion of me, he will not come to aid me in a war. So it's good to keep him in the green. Every time you ask him to come into a war, that goes minus 25. I'm not sure how long it lasts, but we already asked him. Called in the war minus 25. I'm not sure. Probably 10 years. What is this? Message about invite to plot has been received from Humbert von Kronberg. Who are you and what do you want me to do? We would like you to back our plot to kill Heinrich Babenberger. You know what? It should really show me who the heck... Show me who Heinrich Babenberger is and why do you want him to die? Oh, known plot. Okay, this is Heinrich Babenberger. He doesn't like me. Oh, he's the guy I was trying to kill before. Well, you know what? I'll accept it because I'm not the one that's initiating this. It's my vassals are doing it. It's my marshal, actually, is behind this request. Yep, I'll back it. I wanted him dead long time ago. His brother doesn't like me either. These guys have... They have claims, but they have no titles, so... I see your brother. This is the guy. He's in hiding, so that makes it much more difficult to find him. But he's got a bunch of claims, just no titles. So he's kind of weak and powerless. I don't know how anybody... Who's Carlotte? Baron Guitard of Hennenberg. I don't... One of my barons. I don't know why it would show that. Don't show that unless it's somebody that's... yeah, special interest. You cannot star people anymore, so... No, just don't show that. I don't care if... What's this? The column controls the behavior of the message regarding you or closely you or close and unlanded family members. I'll keep star up, but as for just random people dying, I don't care. It's going to happen thousands of times, tens of thousands of times actually, if you want to hear everybody dying, just in your large kingdom, let alone the entire game, which would be hundreds of thousands of people dying. So we did get this. This is my duchy here, my duchy here. So Plauen, Mainz, and Pfalz are the only ones that are not part of my direct. They're part of my duchy overall, independent duchy, but they're not part of my direct control. To the most illustrious Duke Theodoric, the good burghers of Heidelberg are barely able to pay their taxes. Our coffers are empty. I humbly ask you to lower the taxes for your cities. Not a chance, buddy. Flatter and soothe him. With my high diplomacy skill, I'm able to do it. He's impressed. Which reminds me, I want to actually increase city taxation to large. Yeah. I really don't care. I've never had issues with the cities. Unless a city is actually in the top holding, you don't have to worry about them, really. I caught my young ward, Reinhold, torching a rat behind the stables today. This is my heir. Let the lad have his fun. I don't want him to be cruel. Talk to him about kindness. Yeah, oh, he's gained kind trait. Good, that's great for diplomacy. The more diplomatic you are, the more people like you. Their opinion of you goes up. Okay, so they've already approved a large city tax law. That should actually improve my income. It may take a little while to... Yeah, it went from 6.28 to 6.28 to 6.65. That's not a great increase, but it is an increase nonetheless. If I was to actually get the... Fill the last domain size, I would probably have over 8 income per month. And we over have that castle keep, or enough money for the castle town. Let's definitely do that. 497 days, that's a long time. Every time my son Reinhold meets a stranger, he looks like he might faint. Actually, unless it changes, I've always liked this one because you can get them to become gregarious. Shyness is a terrible curse. I'll talk to him. Ugh, nothing came up. Nothing came up. No, he didn't get anything, but he's not shy. A group of hedge knights have come to visit Franconia. Kilial has met with them. That's my chancellor. He's my eunuch. Kilial has met with them and asked for my reply. Welcome them with a lavish feast. I gained the trait gregarious. Are you serious? Yeah, I didn't have it before. But I'm getting pretty old, so I mean 64 I could die at any time. All these new traits aren't exactly super awesome. No, I'll definitely do it. It's going to cost me 15.96 gold. It's more than what I have, so I'm going to go in debt for a month. Welcome them with a lavish feast. I think that they'll require more money, actually. The Hedge Knights have participated in a minor tournament together with In-Our Knights in Wurzburg. With In-Our Knights? That's not spelled correctly. Sadly, one of... And there's no... Yeah, sadly, one of those landless vagabonds have been severely injured. Pay for some medication and send them on their way. Allow them to stay at the castle while he recovers. I'll do that. I think more events happen when you do that. Okay, now we're back in the green. Well, out of the red. A small spear throwing contest could be fun as well as help. See, this is like as well. It's all one word. All these new events, I love them. They just need to actually go and edit them. Make sure that they're all working as they should be. Or spelled correctly, at least, anyways. As well as helping you train for battle. Maybe you should arrange such a contest at your court. My throwing arm will amaze everyone. Yeah, let's do it. Hopefully we won't spear someone again. I think that last time that happened, we actually speared our chancellor. Yeah, he's maimed. After dozens of spears have thrown through the sky, one sole victor emerges from the competition. No one threw farther than Caradon. He's my other, he's a Craven. Crazy. Eunuch. He's my other eunuch. Congratulations to Caradon. I use him as a general, but since he's turned Craven, he's not so good anymore. He's 12 martial. He doesn't get like a spear thrower trait. Anyways, this video's gone on long enough, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.